Obituaries are sponsored by Colonial Funeral Home and Stokes Chapel, Fair, Ray, and Perry Spencer Funeral Homes, Boone and Cook Funeral Home and Crematory.
3 announcements from Colonial Funeral Home. Funeral services for Cora Mae Venable Kennedy are today at 2 at Delta United Methodist Church, where she was a member, with interment in the church cemetery. Richard Henry Wilkins, 77, of Madison, died Wednesday. Funeral services are tomorrow at 2 at Stokes Chapel. The family will receive friends starting at 12. He was born in Stokes County. Survivors: wife Barbara Ann Wilkins, siblings Earlene Wade and Roxy Lawson, son Rodney Wilkins, daughters Christy Vineyard and Sean and Angie Hanson and Donnie, stepson Dwayne Hicks and Christine, 9 grandchildren, 4 great-grandchildren, and lifelong friends Kinky and Darlene James and O'Neill Knight. Shirley Jean Bennett Bullins of Lawsonville died Wednesday. She was preceded in death by husband Earl Clinton Bullins. Surviving: son Terry and Cheryl Bullins, 1 grandchild, sister Glenda Shelton, and brother Jim and Glenda Bennett. The family thanks Lawsonville Fire and Rescue, Stokes County EMS, LifeBright Community Hospital, David Sanders, PA, the Landmark Center, Walnut Cove Health and Rehab, Forsyth Medical Center, and C.C. Moore & Son. Graveside services are tomorrow at 5 at Rhodes Family Cemetery. The family will receive friends following the service. In lieu of flowers, the family asks people to perform a good deed for others in her honor. 2 announcements from Boone and Cook Funeral Home. A service of remembrance for Jack Jake Bray Sr. is tomorrow at 2 at Central Christian Church. The family will receive friends beginning at 1. Linda Watkins Aaron, 67, of Eden, died Wednesday. A celebration of her life is scheduled for Saturday, June 12th at 3 at her residence, with visitation starting Monday, June 7th until the service. She was born in Leakesville, was employed at Fillcrest Mills, where she worked for over 20 years, and later retired from TE Connectivity in 2015. Surviving are daughters Kay Gusler Overby and husband Bobby, Kenna Gusler Hutchins and husband James, and Jill Aaron Richardson and husband Kirby. Sisters Teresa Watkins Dalton and husband Ronnie, and Deborah Watkins. Brother Kenny Watkins, 5 grandchildren. Special relatives Donnie, Maggie, and Hagan Barker. Special friend Leon Murray, and pets Joan Lynn and Lars. She was preceded in death by husband John Franklin Aaron. The family thanks Maddie, Kathy, Sandy, and Linwood of Hospice of Rockingham County. Memorials may be made to Hospice of Rockingham County and to the Rockingham County Animal Shelter. 4 announcements from Fair Funeral Home. Annie Hatcher, 86, died Thursday. Arrangements are incomplete. Joan Ripple Clark of Pittsboro died Tuesday. Graveside services are tomorrow at 3 at Overlook Cemetery in Eden, with visitation from 2 until 2:45. She was born in Martinsville, and after graduation from Fieldale High School, earned a Bachelor of Science degree from Hollins College. Later, a Bachelor of Science in Medical Technology degree from Duke University, and was a medical technologist in Washington, D.C. and Martinsville. In 1959, she married Edwin Ayers Clark. She was a longtime member of Mount Vernon United Methodist Church and an active member of the Dorothea Henry chapter of the Daughters of the American Revolution and the Wednesday Club. Also active in the Embroiderers Guilds in Danville and Sanford. Surviving are sons John Clark and wife Lisa of Chattanooga, and Stephen Clark and wife Julie of Salem, 3 grandchildren and 6 great-grandchildren. In lieu of flowers, Memorial contributions are suggested to the John H. and Ann R. Ripple Scholarship Fund, NC State University Student Aid Association, or to a charity of choice. Nolan Garland Mull, Jr., 85, died Wednesday. Graveside services are tomorrow at noon at Burke Memorial Park in Morganton, with full military rights by the U.S. Marine Corps Honor Guard. The family will receive friends this evening, 5 to 7. He was born in Burke County, was a retired U.S. Marine veteran who served during the Vietnam War and had 20 years of active service. He worked as supervisor for spray textured yarns. Surviving his wife of 66 years, Betty Lingerfelt Mull of the Home, daughters Wanda Louise Haymore and Bobby of Ocean Isle Beach, and Audrey Annette McCrickard and Mike of Eden. 7 grandchildren, 5 great-grandchildren, brother Gary H. Mull and Sandra of Merle's Inlet, and sister Suzanne Mull Smith of Lincolnton. Funeral services for Marjorie June Wilson Stickle will be held Tuesday, June 8th at 11 at St. Joseph of the Hills Catholic Church, with burial in Glenwood Cemetery, Mooresville. The family will receive friends 1 hour prior to the service. 3 announcements from Perry Spencer Funeral Homes. Private burial for Leonard J. Threadgill is today at Salisbury National Cemetery. Memorial services for Harold G. Harris are tomorrow at 11 in Eden, live streamed. Arrangements for Laney A. Flippin are incomplete in Madison.